Good morning. It's snowing for the first time in a comfortable, nice way that I can make a video. I didn't get to make a good snow video for Christmas, so I got my Santa hat on, and I wanted to make just a fun, let's document the snow here in my Appalachian Shire video this morning. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here with my favorite old tree in the middle of this new farmstead just went up about a year ago, but you guys have seen that on my channel plenty of times. I wanted to see the snow on my favorite old tree over there and just admire the snow. And we're gonna just walk all the way back to my little Sleepy Hollow neck of the woods, admiring what the houses look like in the gentle snow, because that makes me really happy. And I love to celebrate nature. I tell you guys to enjoy it all the time. This video today is just gonna be us walking and enjoying the snow. Look how pretty this looks here. Look at the snow on that fence, on that gate right there. Look at that. I just love a light dusting of snow on stuff in the winter. It's just so lovely. And it fills me with a kind of joy that I really can't describe in any other way. I like it when it's cold. I like feeling the cold wind on my nose and on my fingers. I have heavier duty gloves, I just don't wear them because unless I'm doing this thing, I keep them in my big coat pockets. So I don't really need thick gloves when I'm out walking like this. So, let's see here. Here's the house. This is where just give me a second here, I'm gonna get a better view. Over here to the left, you've got the wealthy people neighborhood start called Rosecliff here. And that's that nice lady's house that I get to stay at sometimes, the one that I've featured on my channel a couple years ago when she gave us a good Christmas story about Christian stuff. Let's just admire all this. I like the dusting on the bushes over there. I like seeing the white snow on top of the houses. It's so pretty. And of course, we have over here, that old barn finally they had to tear down. But I'm glad that I have so many hours of video of it just on my first few years of morning walks, because it was a beautiful old barn. But they had to tear it down. But anyway, so as you can see, picturesque and pretty with this light dusting of snow. And I don't know if it's going to pick up the little snow flurry drops or the snowflakies falling in front of me on the camera. I hope it does, because it's just such a delightful, just constant pitter-pat of big, soft, delicious snowflakes that just continuously poof down, and it's so fun. All right, let's look over here. Down here is the little drainage pond where they have frogs and birds and stuff. I've done my best the few times I've been by to try to actually get a frog in camera, but man, they spook so easy and run away, it's so hard. But we'll walk over there today and see if it's frozen or not, and if there's ice on it. Let's start by going over there. And here's the little sitting area. Back when it was warmer, I used to sit here and read Bible verses, and yes, that trend will continue once it gets warm enough. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is the little bench that I've used before to read Bible verses. Let's walk over here to the little pond and see what's going on in the drainage pond since it's been so cold the last few nights. Man, it has been very cold lately. Speaking of being cold, I think last night the thermometer at the carport over on my house, I think it said -7 Fahrenheit. Really, really cold for this area. Yeah, look, it's frozen over. Look how cute. Oh, I love it. I love how you can see the warmer areas are still a little wet, and the colder areas got snow built up on them. I think that's cool. I like that. And if it wasn't so dangerous, I'd walk down there and fiddle about and take some closer footage, but I don't want to tumble in and get hypothermia. So we're just going to keep walking, because there's other stuff I want us to look at too. And I don't want this video to be too long, because it's not, other than me just enjoying the snow, there's not really any substance to this. So we'll keep it as short as possible today. All right. We'll walk over here to these people's yard. I like seeing big downed trees with snow dusting on them like that. I think that's cool. Let me get the camera a little closer here. I think that's neat. I like that. Oh, that house looks pretty over there too with the snow on it. And then they have a pool, a fenced in pool, and a gazebo up there. And that looks nice, of course. Just a nice, pretty little regular American ranch style home. And of course, we have this old style cabin home over here. Obviously, that's not a real authentic cabin. That's one of the modern ones made to look like it's old timey, but I still like the way it looks. And of course, these are little dogwood trees. And I like little dogwood trees. I think they're real pretty with snow on them too. Looking back the way we came over there, I love it. You can just see the blurry, thick blankets of snowflakes falling down. It's so awesome. I love the snow so much. There's a truck coming. It was pretty loud, so I'm gonna have to cut that one. But what I was saying was, I love being out in the snow because it's magical. It's like a magical day anytime that where the wind is low enough and it's warm enough for me to walk out and enjoy for an hour or 2 hours at a time. Just getting to be in the cold environment with the snow makes me feel alive. It invigorates me spiritually in a way I can't explain. Maybe I've just got an older primal connection to our ancient roots. I don't know, but something about the cold winter wind and the snow, it inspires me with some type of spiritual energy that nothing else does. I just love it. We'll look over here again. Okay. Oh, that's real pretty down there. Look at that, those nice rolling hills and the snow all over it. Oh, it's just picturesque. Look at all this. I'm so thankful to live here, and I'm thankful to get to live and experience this kind of thing. I love it. Okay, about halfway back to my place now, because like I said, it's only like a mile for me to get back to where I usually start my videos. So, let's have a look. We'll look at these homes over here. Pretty normal rural American homes. You know, these are people that, you know, probably make 50 to 100 grand a year. Probably work at the big chemical plant in Kingsport, Tennessee, the big Eastman chemical company that I've talked about many times. Or maybe they work for a legal firm or something that serves Eastman. Most of the people in the like 20 to 50 mile range around Kingsport, most of them work for Eastman in some way or another, because it's just like basically sort of like how in RoboCop the oh god, what is it? I already forgot. I haven't watched RoboCop in like 20 years. But anyway, the Cortec or Corporatec or whatever the bad guy corporation was, how they kind of own the whole town, whole city. That's kind of what Eastman's like in Kingsport, Tennessee. They kind of own and control everything, as corporations do. And most of the people that live out here probably in some shape, form, or another make their living connected to Eastman. But anyway, this is real pretty. We're going to stop and just admire it. We'll look at these nice little homes, someone's nice Jeep and RV. And there's a full 360 back to where we started with this house. They did put that house up really quick. They built that in like 6 months. And from what I know from asking the neighbors, that was not a like a realtor company. That was people who bought and worked this property themselves and hired personal people that they knew to build them a house here. So they sound like good neighbors to me. So one day I'll go and introduce myself, but they're still just getting settled, so I don't want to bother them. All right. Ooh, I'm getting a nice heavy dusting of snow on me, look. All right, okay. You can't much tell with the red, with the white, but you can on the red, look. Look at that. Okay, so we are about to head down Sleepy Hollow here, but let's take a look at the homes and the beautiful snow-covered trees in the distance, like that gorgeous big one way yonder. It's big and round. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love being out here. I wish that you guys could all walk with me and we could go on a big winter caravan together, where we could just go traipsing through the snow, go up to the mountains, look at the frozen lakes and rivers, and just have a nice big winter adventure together. Me and dozens or hundreds of you just taking a big cold pilgrimage somewhere for fun. That will be a delight. But maybe one day we can do something like that. But I can't control the weather, so who knows. Anyway, we're going to take a look over here. All right, here we go. This is, of course, that little new house and farmstead that went up maybe starting 6 to 8 months ago. They do live there now. And over from this angle, that's the hill that we came over just a little earlier, of course. And then, of course, this is what I call Sleepy Hollow. With none of the leaves, you can see it's not that big of a wooded area. These are just trees that people have planted to make these few properties look nicer. And when all the leaves are gone, you can see it's just a barn, 3 houses. That's basically it. But this indented area here, this little, it's not really even big enough to call it a valley or a ravine. It's, I guess you could just call this dip down here. This is what I call the Sleepy Hollow on the way to my house. And we're going to enjoy walking down here and seeing the snow. Oh, let's look at the snow on this pretty tree. Let's look at this. Obviously, no trespassing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love to see it. Oh, yeah, this is so pretty. Let's look up. Yeah, look at that. And I like how the snow lays on the tree. It's real pretty. It nestles right there like it's building a little nest. All right. Okay. Well, we are almost at the end. I know it's been at least 10 minutes, but I didn't really have anything special to say. I love to appreciate nature, the primal forces that exist, and feel like I'm a part of it and connected to it. And nothing makes me feel like I am a product of the forces of nature and the powers of earth or whatever else than walking in the cold winter snow. I can't explain it more than that. The wonderment and the spiritual energy I get from walking in the snow and admiring how beautiful and amazing everything is when it's cold and covered in snow, it does something to my mind that nothing else can. And I just wanted to document that today because I think this might be the best snow video I've ever been able to capture on my channel. So we're going to admire it as we walk into the snow-covered trees in Yizz's tiny little Sleepy Hollow dip here before I go over that hill and head home. Because I only live about, I'd say, less than a quarter mile that way. So, we are almost done. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to move slow and we're going to walk over here and have a look. Okay. Yeah, there it is. With all the leaves down and the bright morning sun covered with the radiance of the snow, you can see that this little Sleepy Hollow area is not too big. Look at it behind me too. There we go. And then, of course, we have the awesome little dip and drop off. And then all the beautiful detritus and old branches and stuff covered in snow. It's just lovely. Just lovely. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. I'll put the beautiful snow stuff behind me when I wrap it up. Let's see what looks good. We'll go over here again. There we go. That looks good. We'll do that. So, anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Of course, I'll be doing another Empire of Lies with Chris on my channel, and we'll see you guys then. Have a blessed week, everybody, and enjoy the snow wherever you are. God bless.